Putin's perilous gamble, relying on China amidst Ukraine crisis. In the wake of Russia's actions in Ukraine, China has emerged as a crucial ally and indispensable trade partner to Russian President Vladimir Putin. However, according to Cold War historian Sergey Radchenko, Putin's heavy reliance on China may prove to be a potentially grave mistake. The alliance between Putin and Chinese President Xi Jinping has been touted as an unbounded friendship, largely fueled by their shared interest in countering the influence of the United States. China's steadfast support has been particularly vital for Russia as it faces isolation from much of the Western world due to its invasion of Ukraine. Reports indicate that China has gone so far as to supply the Kremlin with significant military equipment, bolstering Russia's capabilities. Yet, Radchenko urges caution, drawing parallels from history to highlight the risks of counting on China. He reminds us of China's past behavior, particularly in the early 1970s when Chinese leader Mao Zedong unexpectedly aligned with the US, despite being at the brink of war with the Soviet Union, their avowed foe. This strategic move was not driven by goodwill towards the US, but rather a calculated attempt to exploit the US-Soviet conflict for China's benefit. However, within a few years, China had switched sides and grown closer to the Soviet Union. According to Radchenko, China's approach to geopolitics is deeply rooted in an ancient strategic culture of playing other nations against each other to advance its own interests. This history raises concerns about the longevity and reliability of China's support to Russia in the face of changing circumstances. Despite some arguing that China, too, may need Russia for its own global ambitions, Radchenko emphasizes that Putin's overwhelming reliance on China and alienation from the West could prove detrimental in the long run. He contends that Putin has burned bridges with Western allies without fully considering China's history of instrumentalizing friendships for its own gain. As the Ukraine crisis continues to unfold, the world watches closely as Putin walks a tightrope, trying to balance his dependence on China while navigating the repercussions of his actions on the international stage. While China may presently be Russia's lifeline, history cautions against banking too heavily on this partnership, lest Putin's gamble prove costly in the end. The evolving dynamics between Russia and China remain a complex and intriguing aspect of the global geopolitical landscape.